शल्यस्य कारणम् उत्तरकुमारः वीरमरणं प्रार्थितम्। भीष्मः अग्निर्व पाण्डवसेनां पराजितम्। शिखण्डी भीष्मस्य पराजयस्य कारणम् भीष्मस्य कर्णस्य सम्भाषणम्।
The first day of the Kurukshetra war was fierce and deadly. Both sides clashed with each other with no mercy. Bhishma was the commander of the Kaurava army, and he shot a solar astra which decimated both armies to flames. The first day's battle did not end until Uttara, son of King Virata, was killed by Shalya, uncle of the Madri twins. Ever since the first day of the war, for the next 9 days, the battle was a complete decimation for the Pandavas, for none could stand a foot towards the wrath of Bhishma. Even Sri Krishna could not stand the situation any longer. Bhishma killed Arjuna's son Iravan, showered and struck Arjuna's chariot in celestial weapons for 4 days straight, and lakhs upon billions of soldiers died at his hands. But it was not until Bhishma had accidentally struck Krishna's crown with an arrow that Sri Krishna finally lost his temper. He took out his Sudarshana chakra and was ready to kill Bhishma.
Mahamahim Bhishma, you've insulted me by striking my crown. Prepare, for your death shall arrive.
Lord Sri Krishna, my lord, please strike on my head. There is none more worthy of ending me than you, great Madhusudan of the universe.
It was at that moment of time that Arjuna got down from the chariot and ran down to Sri Krishna. He touched Sri Krishna's legs to plead him not to kill Bhishma.
Oh Lord Govinda, please do not harm Bhishma. You vowed not to even raise a weapon in this war. What good is killing my grandsire now? Please don't.
Arjuna, he cannot live anymore. When your wife was being insulted by Dushasana in the court, this Pitamaha did nothing because his loyalty stood for no one but Dhritarashtra. I will not spare him now.
Please forgive him for his sins, my lord. He's a great man who would do anything for anyone. And the sacrifices he has made are beyond everything.
Very well then, I shall spare him now. But somebody must kill him. He's been the greatest threat to our forces.
I promise, my lord, if you do not harm him with a heavy heart, I shall kill my grandsire, Mahamahim Bhishma.
And that was all Sri Krishna needed to hear as he put down his chakra and they returned to their chariots. By the end of the 9th day, Bhishma had killed off more than 3 lakhs of soldiers. The Pandava army was in huge trouble, and so Yudhishthira had to find a plan.
Arjuna, you must find a way to kill Bhishma Pitama. For as long as he lives, we shall never win the war.
Of course, my brother, but how can I? He is a boon that he can only die when he wishes.
Maybe I have an idea.
Sri Krishna knew that the only one who could stop Bhishma was Shikandi. Shikandi was the son of King Drupada, who was born a woman but turned into a man through penance to Lord Shiva. He was originally Amba Devi in his previous life, the same princess of Kashi who vowed vengeance against Bhishma for reckoning her life. It was now her hour to end him. Bhishma and Arjuna were fighting for a long time until eventually Shikandi came in.
Hello Bhishma Pitamaha, fight me if you can.
Sorry, but I cannot fight you because you're not always a man. You're born of women, so I must not fight you, for I can never fight a woman.
Due to his code of chivalry, Bhishma Pitam put his weapons down and did not attack. As soon as he did that, Arjuna shot him all over his body, putting him on a bed of arrows. Immediately, he arrived there.
Arjuna, valiant son of Indra and Kunti, please give me some water to drink.
And so Arjuna shot an arrow into the ground to feed Pitamaha some water. And so the 10th day of the war had officially finished. Karna is one of the greatest and most fascinating characters in all of the Mahabharata. He is the tragic hero of the epic, although he sided with the villains. He was raised by a charioteer named Adhiratha and his wife Radha, though he is actually the biological son of Kunti Devi and Surya Bhagavan, the god of the sun. But since his mother was just an unwed teenage girl when he was born, she had no choice but to put him in a basket and placed him in the Ganga river to be raised by the kind-hearted Adhiratha. When sage Narada had told Bhishma about this, he got worried. Bhishma told Karna he was an Ardharatha, so he would get mad and not fight. Karna was infuriated and vowed not to fight in the war as long as Bhishma was still in it. But now, seeing Bhishma defeated, he felt nothing less than sorrow for him and came to him. Oh, Bhishma Pitamaha, it is I, Karna, the son of Radha. Please give me your blessings.
Karna, and not son of Radha but the son of Kunti, not a Sutapatra but rather a Suryapatra. I do not hate you. I only told you to stay away from the water to protect you so you do not get hurt. There shall be many great warriors like Arjuna, but a warrior like Karna will be hard to find. You are magnificent and should join the Pandavas, for the Kauravas can never win. Thus the real the call of the war.
Oh, Bhishma Pitamaha, I can never leave Duryodhana's side, for he is my best friend and my greatest lord. I shall fight for him till my very end.
Alright then. I wish you should become the next commander of the Kaura army.
Oh, grandsire, please do bless me.
My blessings are always with you, my child.
And so, Karna left Bhishma to lie on the bed of arrows. For the next 48 days, Bhishma stayed on the bed of arrows, preaching about life and lessons in the world, until eventually he decided to join his mother in heaven. Bhishma is one of the greatest heroes in the Mahabharata. His love for helping anyone at any time is something we can all adore. The sacrifices he has made for everyone. Let us all remember the teachings of the great Ganga Putra Bhishma, which are now told today in the Vishnu Sahasranama.